I spy a beagle behind a very dirty porch door. What do you say? You want to decorate for fall? Alright, we'll decorate for fall. Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. I am CrisTheGirl, and today in this video we are going to start decorating for fall. Very, very excited about this. By the time you all see this video, it will be September. So happy September, everybody. This is the perfect time to start decorating. And so yeah, we're gonna do that today. Now I don't have like the most stuff ever, okay? It's gonna be a very simple fall decorating kind of thing. I have a lot of foliage that I wanna put above the kitchen cabinets and some pumpkins and just a few other odds and ends. Honestly, I really don't even remember because I just don't. Too much stuff going on. I don't remember what I even have. So we're gonna pull it out from the garage and go through it. But before we do that, I do have a tiny little Halloween haul for you all because earlier this morning I did do a little bit of shopping. I know, I go shopping off camera too. It's kind of crazy, but it does happen. And you guys, I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you this stuff. So that is the docket for today, everybody. We're doing some fall decorating, so thank you so much for clicking on the video. I really, really hope that you enjoy it. Grab a snack and a drink, get comfy and get cozy, because we're decorating for fall 2025. Let's get started. All right. Halloween haul. So this morning I wanted to head over to Marshall's because I wanted to just kind of peek and poke around as I usually do, but I was in the market to grab a mirror which is hanging on my mantle now. I'll show you that in a second because it looks amazing. So I don't know, I just thought I would pop out, do a really quick shopping trip. And lo and behold, I was in Marshall's, and you guys, they got an influx of Johanna Parker stuff. So I don't know if this is going to be like all Marshall's, Home Goods, TJ Maxx's, or maybe getting a little influx of Johanna Parker because we were just at TJ Maxx as of the time of this recording yesterday on Saturday, and we found a Johanna Parker mug. So now today at Marshall's, they had a lot of stuff. So now I'm like, okay, it was the like in their second shipment, did they just get a bunch of stuff, or was it just hanging out in their back room and then they just set it out? I have no idea, but the point of this story is to maybe suggest out there, especially if you're here in the Tennessee area, maybe suggest that you pop out to your local TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Home Goods and see if they have any Johanna Parker stuff if you've been on the hunt for it like I have, because you may find some things like I did. So, all that being said, let me show you what I picked up here. First of all, the mugs. You guys, I have a lot of these now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys, 6 of them. Ridiculous. Honestly, ridiculous. But they're so cute. And now I'm like, should we like display these somehow? Because that could be really, really cute. I don't know how though, or what, or why. Maybe we'll figure that out today. I'm not really sure. Regardless, I have a lot of these mugs now. So I found the ghosty one. I'm so excited. I'm so happy because it's so stinking cute. They had both of these scarecrow mugs, and so I already have the other scarecrow mug, and then I saw this one and I went ahead and picked it up because this was another one, you guys, that I saw earlier, like last week or the week before, I don't remember. But I saw it earlier and I was like, no, it's okay. I don't need another one. It's fine. And I've been regretting it. It's a thing now, okay? So I picked it up this time around, and it's so cute. I can't believe I passed up on this the first time around. Like, seriously, so adorable. Honestly, I almost kind of like the scarecrow mugs, maybe even a little bit more than the Halloween ones. I don't know. It's hard to say. They're just all really, really cute. Also, I found some more salt and pepper shakers, and you guys, Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein's Monster, this was like number one for me. Like number one on my list. If you know me and you know the channel, you know we love a good Frankenstein's Monster anything. And the fact that I found the Johanna Parker salt and pepper shakers of it all, I am so excited. I'm so excited, so thrilled. They are absolutely adorable. So I'm so happy, you guys. Like, I'm so thrilled. They were just sitting there out in the open, like, what? Crazy, crazy. Also, the checkout lane, you guys. Do not skip out on the checkout lane. Make sure you dig around and look around in the checkout lane, because almost every single time, that is where I have found Johanna Parker. So if you can't find it on the main floor, look in the checkout lane, because this time around they had 2 sets of Johanna Parker dish towels. So I got both of them. Clearly, I just snagged them right up. And so I got the ghosty ones. He's got his little pail there. Very, very adorable. It's a set of 3 towels, by the way, so you get 2 of the same one and then just a standard colored one in the middle. And then I got the cat ones here, sticking its head out of a pumpkin. Super, super adorable. The middle towel is just a plain black one. So that makes 3 Johanna Parker dish towels that we have found this year. So that's it, guys. Like, wow. Very excited. Of course I wasn't filming, but honestly, there really wasn't much to film. I literally picked up like every single mug that I found, except they also had the Dracula one and they had the devil mug in there too, like a couple of sets of them. So I didn't get all of the Johanna Parker stuff, but I got a lot of it, all right? So that was really the only thing of interest to film anyway. So it is what it is. I'm showing you what I got here. So very exciting, you guys. Very exciting. It is a good day to be alive, truly. And I swear we will get to the fall decorating here in just a minute, but I want to show you the mirror that I got. So here it is, guys. It's basically just a standard mirror. This was, what was it, 25 or I think it was $30 if I'm not mistaken, but it's a gigantic mirror, and I think that it is the perfect size for the mantle here. A lot of people suggested that I get a mirror to put on the mantle, and you know, every time I look at inspiration pictures and stuff like that, because this is my first time really like having a mantle to decorate like ever in my life, basically. So every picture that I've seen, there's always a mirror there. And as cliche as it seems, because I was kind of like hesitant. I was like, do I really want to do that? Because that's just what everybody does, is put a mirror there. As cliche as it seems, there is a reason why it's cliche. There's a reason why everyone does that, and it's because it looks really good. It makes your room feel a bit bigger, and it is like night and day difference with the mirror there. So I am absolutely thrilled. This was an incredibly successful shopping trip. Holy crap, you guys. Incredibly successful. I love how the mantle looks. And by the way, this is all just temporary. We're going to be decorating this for Halloween. So we're not touching this today for fall. We're saving the mantle for Halloween specifically. But yeah, I'm excited, you guys. I really, really like it. So a shout out to Tampa Jay, because he spent some time last week putting batteries in all of my blow molds. So we're going to go ahead and turn them all on, because what better time to turn on your blow molds one by one individually than when you're decorating for fall. Maybe not the owl, because he makes noise. Obviously it's still daytime out, so it's you know, not the full effect, but everybody has their little light on. The tree is lit. Also, we have our new bat tree topper, which is on a timer setting, so that's not going to go off for a while, but still so cute. Okay, we're ready. Let's get started. Let's get the fall stuff out. By the way, here's the other Johanna Parker dish towel that we picked up however long ago that was. don't even remember. So, if you are new here, welcome. First of all, very, very happy to have you. Hope you enjoy the video. I am definitely more of a Halloween kind of gal than anything else. My entire home is decorated for Halloween, spooky, whatever, year-round, 24/7. So, when it comes to fall, it's mostly going to be here in the kitchen because I have my fall foliage that I put above my countertops. This will be the second year that I am doing this, and I'm really, really excited about it. And this will be the first year that I'm doing it inside of this home. So that's what we're really going to be focusing on today. But as far as like the rest of the kitchen goes, it's kind of perpetually decorated for Halloween. So we're gonna do like some fall things in here, and we'll add a couple more Halloween pieces in the kitchen, I think, as well. But yeah, we're not going overboard here, okay? It's already overboard. Like, you barely can do anything more than what I already have that's going on in here 24/7. So there is that. But yeah, that's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of the game plan here. Hopefully that makes sense, but okay, let's get started. So I have two totes here. This is the extent of the fall, you guys. So this one here has the foliage, and then this one has, I believe, like most of the pumpkins, and I think maybe some other miscellaneous things, I'm not really sure, as well as some Halloween. And then, you guys, we have our Mickey wreath still in the box and everything. We picked this guy up last year. I wish I could say on clearance, but it's Disney we're talking about, so paid full price for it. But I'm happy that we have them. You know, it's really cute. We'll have a little piece of Disney, of Florida, as I sigh very heavily, here inside of this home, and I'm really excited about it. I'm very excited to unbox this guy finally and put him up. Ta-da! Here he is outside of the box. Now, the Mickey pumpkin doesn't light up, which honestly, a missed opportunity, Disney. Why the crap would you not do that? But whatever, it's still really an adorable wreath. So this is the only wreath hanger I believe I have. I'm pretty sure this is the only one. I've had this guy for forever. Got it from Michael's, like couldn't even tell you when I got it. But it is coming clutch for a lot of different things, and now we actually have a wreath. How about that? We're gonna use it for what it was intended to be used for. Now, y'all tell me, is this a little selfish? Because I'm kind of nervous to put this guy outside. I know that's literally the purpose of a wreath, is to put it outside and put it on your door. But I'm nervous about it, okay? I'm nervous about it. Just like I'm gonna be nervous about when we finally decorate the porch for fall and for Halloween. Yes, we're gonna do both. And so I'm just like, oh man, but it's outside in the elements and like this and that. So I'm like, I don't want to put it outside. So I don't know, guys. I think I might put him on the inside so we can enjoy it on the inside here. And then I want to figure out something to do for the outside. Okay? I know this sounds stupid, okay? Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. Am I the only one who feels this way? I mean, I was looking at wreaths today. I was looking at wreaths at Marshall's to see if there was anything to put on the outside that I liked enough to put on the outside of my door. And I saw a few, but I didn't buy any, obviously. So I don't know. That's just where I'm at with it. I don't know. I'm nervous about it. So we're gonna put them on the inside of the door here. Hopefully this wreath hanger even fits the door. I don't even know if it's going to, so moment of truth. Oh, that's not an invitation. Ooh, does it? Oh boy. Okay, it fits. The door locks, and it's adorable. Look how cute. I'm so excited to finally use this guy. We've had him for like a year. And I've been dying for this moment. So here we are, even though I'm like clearly a little mad at Disney. More than a little mad, but whatever. It's still really cute. It's really cute. What do you think? Do you like it? You like it? She's chomping down on lamb chop right now. Alrighty, on to the kitchen. So, much as I hate the overhead lighting, here we are. All of the lights are on. Let's get going with the foliage on top of the countertops, because that really, not countertops, cabinets. Have I been saying countertops this entire time? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. First of all, not fall foliage, but very, very pretty fall napkins. Picked these up last year, and I'm glad I hung on to them because I saw some really pretty fall napkins at Marshall's today, and I was like, ooh, should I pick up some? Glad I didn't, because we still have pretty ones from last year. Okay, I've also got Christmas in here too, so when it comes to Christmas time, we will be decorating as well, obviously, I suppose. So stay tuned for that eventually. I know no one wants to think about that right now, but it'll be here sooner rather than later, and I truly can't believe it. But I have a lot of foliage to put on top of the countertops for the holidays too, so that will be fun. Oh no, you guys. Rest in peace. As far as the foliage goes, this is what I have. I have a lot of different kinds of like fall bundles, but the point is I don't have like garlands of leaves or, you know, flowers or whatever it may be. I should probably invest, especially as sales are going on and stuff like that. In fact, I almost got a garland piece at Marshall's today, but I didn't. My hands were full with Johanna Parker, so I didn't get it. But it was very pretty. But anyway, I have a lot of stems is what I have, and it worked out incredibly well last year. Basically all I did was kind of like spread out the stems like this and kind of just plopped it on top of the, I keep wanting to say countertops, cabinets. Holy crap, guys. Don't get old, it's not that much fun. Just kidding, it's a blast. You get to do stuff like this. So yeah, I put this, yeah, I just plopped it down on top of the cabinets. It's gonna be a rough video, I'm sorry guys. I guess we'll start at the, I don't even know. I'm gonna just lay out all of the foliage on the floor and vacuum later, because I don't quite remember what I have. Got a lot of these guys in various colors. Is this a garland? I lied to you all. I do have a garland piece. Okay, good to know. I have different kinds of leaves. So I got these which I showed you. I straight up do not remember where I bought this stuff from. I don't remember. It was from a few different places, I think. But yeah, lots of various leaves, and then these guys. Okay, so you see the Happy Halloween sign that's up there now? I'm actually gonna leave it there. I love it up there, so I'm not gonna touch it. We're gonna take down the raccoon though, and those guys as well. So I'll start with that, I suppose. Tampa Jay is the one who picked out the Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein little porcelain heads from, or ceramic heads from Target. I got him from Spirit Halloween, and we have different plans for this guy, so he's just kind of been sitting up in the kitchen for a while, but he's gonna go somewhere else. So it's good that the sign is up there because that's going to take up some of the space. I feel like I don't have a ton of foliage, so we'll see where this goes. And what do I always say in these decorating videos, you guys? It's never a finished project. I'm always tweaking it. I'm always adding, taking away, whatever. It may not be completed. We may have to add more later. I don't know. We will see. But just bear that in mind. I try to bear it in mind. That's more for me than for anything else. My perfectionism it can be a lot sometimes. So I'm gonna grab these because I got two of what seems to be kind of the same bundles here. So I think I'm gonna start by putting one on either side of the sign. And fortunately, again, since we just moved here, I cleaned this entire kitchen top to bottom, floor to ceiling, cabinet to cabinet. So it's already pretty clean. I don't really have to clean anything up here. Tampa Jay just informed me that it's been 3 months today as of the time of this recording that we have moved here to Tennessee. So happy 3 months to us. That is amazing. It feels like much longer than that, and yet like we literally just got here. So it's been awesome, you guys. And the trick is to make sure that the leaves don't like get too much in the way of the cabinet drawers, which is asking a lot. It's a work in progress, okay? It's a work in progress. I'm gonna tweak the branches a little bit more like later, but for now I just kind of want to place them and get them a little bit shaped up, and then we can really mess with them a bit later. But so far so good. All right, what next? Might continue with the leaves. These guys, I think we might continue with them. Well, how's your Labor Day weekend going? By the time you guys see this, it won't be anymore. So I hope you had a good one. I very much hesitate to give any kind of decorating tips to anybody in these videos, because Lord knows I am not an expert. I'm not trying to be an expert. I never will be. Genuinely. I feel like the way that I do things is very, very niche. And not everybody's cup of tea. I very much understand that. So there's all of that. But I will say that these stems have worked out incredibly well for doing the over the cabinet decor sort of thing. I feel like you can shape them a lot more, and I don't know, it's worked out really, really surprisingly well. So just throw that out there. I think, you know what I might do? I might get some of those pumpkin pails that we got from Walmart and stick them up here as well, just to add like a little bit. I might do that. Let's simply do that. So I got these pumpkin pails here from Walmart. I want to say they were like $2 a piece, give or take a few cents. And they're really adorable, classic, cannot go wrong. Was wondering what to do with them, and now I think I know. And what would be really cool, and maybe I'll try to figure this out at some point. Again, ongoing project here, you guys. But you could get some flameless candles, stick them inside of the pail, get the ones that are remote controlled. You can find them pretty cheap in places. And then you can remote control them on, and you'll have like this whole like jack-o'-lantern flickering magical little setup. Like that would be so nice. We're gonna have to do that. That would be really cool. I'm not prepared for this video, can you tell? Yeah, that's good. It needs a little extra something. Okay, it's looking good. I'm excited. Okay, oh, it looks so cute. Again, we're still messing with the foliage. Don't worry about it. We're just placing things kind of right now. Okay, let's work on this side. Shout out to my parents for the step stool that I've been stepping on. They bought it for me after watching me do this and almost kill myself a million times. Really, really, really cute. I love it. Here you guys go. It's really coming together here. So we have a little chunk of space at the ends. And also we do have this cabinet here that I want to put something on top of as well. So that's where we're at right now. So I'm gonna bust these guys out, I think. And I think I'm going to do these colors. And we'll do one at each end. I'm gonna have to vacuum after this. What a fun time for me. Okay. A little bit better. Over here. Alright, I did some tweaking for a while and I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. I think it is so cute. And I think I have an idea for what we can do with those Johanna Parker mugs. Alright, so these are the mugs that I have. First of all, sorry, you're all zoomed in. The ones that we got today. And then I have the Dracula and the Devil one. We just picked this guy up recently. And also, I used this morning, but this really cute scarecrow one, I want to keep one of them out. So what I'm thinking is maybe we can put them and display them up top here. I think that would be cute. I don't need all of these in my cabinet or on my mug tree. So I think it would be cute to like display them up there, but I want to keep one of them out so I can actually use it. I think it might be the scarecrow one because I think genuinely this might be my favorite. All right, how dumb does it look? Oh, it's pretty cute. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. See what happens here. Okay, it's, believe it or not, this is taking me a long time to like fiddle with, but I think we're finally getting somewhere with this. So we're gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna move on to the other side and we'll reconvene. All right, I turned off one of the overhead lights. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I like it. I think it's really cute. I still gotta fiddle with the leaves a bit. This side in particular is troublesome. It's been troublesome for me. This side, no problem. Took me 2 seconds. So we'll keep working on it, but I'm gonna move over to this side. I'm gonna put a pumpkin pail up there too, and we're gonna see if we can fit all of that in that one little spot. Sorry, this isn't the funnest angle for you all. I apologize. A little better? I can't tell. Sorry. Bad lighting. Hard to get visuals. I'm working on it though. That's what's going on over here. I'm working on it. So I'm just gonna have to show you the finished project once I'm done. And here we go. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. So I decided to put one stem on each side of the pumpkin pail. I think it looks pretty good, and just tried to fiddle with the leaves and the stems and all of that stuff as much as I could. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. All right, light is back on. Sorry, once again, the lighting is just, it's not great, so it's not gonna really do it very much justice. But what do we all think? I think it's really cute. I think it turned out really adorable. I do like the mugs. I like that they're kind of just peeking out of there, you know. The Happy Halloween sign, the pumpkin pails. I think what I'm gonna do is look for another stem of leaves and stick it kind of like in there. That way we can move that stem more towards the edge and it'll look a little bit fuller, so I'll have to work on that. I do have this garland here. Maybe I can finagle this. Hold on. I think it looks pretty decent up there. I'll show you in a minute. I kind of finagled the garland and it looks okay. I'll keep messing with it, but I want to get to the rest of the fall decor here because I might use some of my little pumpkins and kind of place them in between the branches as well. Pumpkin, we got this guy. Was that last year? At Kohl's. Kohl's for sure, I know. I don't want to do too much Halloween specific stuff because we are going to do a overall Halloween decorating video, but hey, I saw them, so might as well keep it out. Ooh, is this for fall foliage? Stop. It surely is. Look at that, you guys. So these I use to put inside of a vase, but since I don't really have, right? I don't think I really have a spot for a vase. Maybe I can use some of it up there. All right, so in this Great Wolf Lodge bag, I have quite a few little pumpkins of various sizes and shapes and colors and materials. So I might put a few of these up there just to add a little something. All right, I'm just unwrapping a bunch of pumpkins and such. Came across this guy. This is another piece that I have had for just the longest time. Got it from Michael's, and it's so cute. This thing has been with me through multiple states, multiple houses, multiple apartments, literally pulling out like every single pumpkin that I own. That way I can get a good visual of everything and decide what is gonna be best. Oh, they're so pretty. You guys, there is not much out there that makes me as happy as my pumpkins do. I'm telling you guys, like, they are just some of my most favorite things ever. They're so pretty. I don't know, guys. I mean, if your house doesn't look like this when you're decorating for fall and Halloween, I don't know, guys. Are you even doing it right? No, I'm just kidding. You're doing it very well. If it doesn't look like this, oh my gosh. Very overwhelming. That's okay. We're gonna find a home for at least some of them. And I don't usually put every single one of these pumpkins out. That would be kind of insane. But I like going through them and seeing which ones will work for which space and just kind of going from there. So that's the plan. Okay. I think I'm officially done. At least for now. So I'll scoot you on in up here. Give you a little look-see. So I put my little floral pumpkin in the middle there. I did put a couple of pumpkins on top of the Happy Halloween. It looks a little stupid, but I kind of like it. I don't know why. I just think it's just kind of cute. So whatever. Then I got my ghosty Johanna Parker mug, and then the devil one, and then I have the brown like straw one in there, and then I picked that big pumpkin to kind of put a little bit more on that side. So that's what I went with, guys. It looks really super cute. I kind of feel like it looks better in person than what it's looking like here on the screen. I think maybe the ceiling and the overhead lights aren't really helping, but there you go. And then on top of this one here, I put the Happy Halloween pumpkin on top, and then added another little stem of florals in there too. So I think it's really cute. I think it turned out really well. I'm very happy with it. It's just fun and fall-like. And yeah, I think, again, like, I'll probably be adding to this. Maybe I'll be taking away from it. I'm not really sure. It's a work in progress, but I like how it looks. I'm ready to move on. Okay, not too much left to do, but I am going to try to find places for some of these other like random pumpkins. I'm not gonna leave that there. I'm just gonna turn this guy on. Okay, I'm gonna take our adorable mushrooms down. I think I'm gonna put this up here, and I have a few of these little floral vase things, so I might put this kind of up here too. Oh boy. There. That's kind of cute. Feels good to sit. Okay, this is another... Listen, this has been just a disaster of a table since we have moved here. I've just put everything and its mother on top of this table. It is driving me crazy. There is no rhyme or reason to it. I've tried kind of organizing it, and it's just kind of crazy. There's just so much Halloween and decor and stuff that I want to keep out and display, but it's like I don't have room. I don't know what to do. So anyways, I do like to decorate this table a little bit for fall, so I think we gotta try to finagle something, dang it. I'll start by moving the books, and we'll put those somewhere somewhere else. This wreath guy is so awesome. I'm really glad that we picked him up. He's just gigantic, and I don't think he's gonna fit much of anywhere unless we just put him on the floor. So I think he's just gonna sit here for a very, very, very long time. He won't fit on the mantle, by the way. He's too wide, and the mantle's pretty narrow, so it makes sense, but that's kind of a bummer because I would love to put him on the mantle. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just rearranging things. And there's a bunch of random stuff on here that doesn't need to be here too. Duke is so cute. Like, he's just been sitting on here because he's so adorable, and I don't want to not look at Duke anymore. Maybe he can just kind of chill in like the background a little bit with the rest of the spooky decor. He's so cute. Okay. Also, I know that this picture is Christmas related, but it's my mom, so it's a picture of me and my mom. I'm not gonna put it away. This guy we picked up at a grocery store. He is so cool. I love him so much. I'm so glad we got him. Maybe Minnie can sit in front. Minnie Mouse, you may go somewhere else because her bright Cheeto orange isn't really going with this, so we're gonna find somewhere else for her. All right, I brought out some random things that I think could go in here. A lot more pumpkins than we probably really need, but we can figure it out. It's kind of honestly like how it all goes for me when it comes to fall. This is fall decorating to me. It's taking your pumpkins and putting them in random places. That's it. That has always been fall for me. It's only been until literally last year that I officially decorated for fall for the first time, and that was the fall foliage above the cabinets. Wow, you got send help. Just send help, okay? Because I'm not doing all right over here. I truly am not. I always like setting up like a little scene. A little diorama, if you will. Also, this guy we picked up this year from, not Pottery Barn, Old Time Pottery. I love the mixture of like super kind of dark spooky decor and then the really like cutesy stuff. It just makes me, I don't know, it's just kind of funny to me, personally. All right. I think that's actually pretty good, and I kind of like the pumpkin on top of the hand, actually. Also want to make sure that like all of this is functional, because my parents are going to be here very soon, and they're going to be staying with us for, you know, from time to time while they're here, and so I want to make sure that all of I have to make sure now that my home is actually functional and not just dumping Halloween absolutely everywhere, so I'm trying to keep that in mind too. Okay, I think this is actually really adorable. Here we go, up close here. Yeah, it's cute. Alright, so over by the spooky bookcase, obviously once again this is kind of like perpetually Halloween, so we're not doing much here. However, these cute green pumpkins, did we put these on the spooky bookcase last year? I kind of feel like we did, but then again, I genuinely do not remember. In any case, they're going on here now, so how exciting. I don't know, I'm just going to put them in random spots because honestly, there's not really any room for them to begin with, so that's also very exciting. There we go. Okay, so I have been cleaning. I vacuumed the floor. I still need to wipe down the countertops, but I'll do that later. I won't bore you with that. I kind of set up the kitchen table, And I've been debating on whether or not I wanted to also kind of just finish up the kitchen and do what needs to be done in here in terms of also sort of decorating for Halloween. And I think we're just gonna go ahead and do it. Let's just do it so we can get the full effect here. So I have these guys, these little paper cutout things. And I know I have two sets. One set I got from Giant, the grocery store over in, well, they have them in Pennsylvania. That's where I got them from. I think they're in other states too. And then another set I got from, I don't remember. It was a grocery store in Oregon. So, I don't know. But these are, you know, they're out and about everywhere. You can find them in various spots. But they're so cool, very, very vintagey. So basically, like, we've got a theme going on in here because I feel like it is very kind of vintage Halloween inspired. Thank you, Johanna Parker, for your contribution to this. But like with her mugs and then the tea towel that I got from Anthropologie this year, the pumpkin pails, like it's definitely vintage vibes, which was not planning on, but it totally worked out. So cool. These are just gonna add to it, I feel. So what I like to do with these, where's the tape? All right, so what I like to do with these, let me turn you around. So we have these bare cabinet doors here, right? I like to put them just kind of right square in the middle of my cabinets. This is a very, very big cabinet, which I have never experienced before. Usually my cabinets are about this size, and it kind of works out a little bit better. So I don't know, we'll have to give it a shot, but that's the plan. So I'm gonna tape these guys on up. We are done, you guys. It is so cute. Obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. I love it. This whole area is a mess. Please disregard. We're just focusing up here and a little bit down here. It is just adorable. Just adorable. I love it. I really do. So we've got our little cutouts all over the cupboards. Also, I put my fall and Halloween dish towels up here. So here is the really pretty fall leaves, fall tree ones that we got the other day. We got Johanna Parker. We've got our cowboy ghosties and pumpkins. Sorry, it's staying up, you guys. They're so cute. And then we've got the other Johanna Parker dish towels over here, and then the Howdy Pumpkin, and then this tea towel that we got from Anthropologie this year. Just perfect, you guys. I would not have guessed that this would have been sort of like a vintage inspired kitchen fall Halloween theme. Like, I swear to goodness, I was not planning on this whatsoever. It just kind of turned out that way. Heavy emphasis on the inspired. I recognize that literally none of this is actually vintage, so there is that, but it's so cute. I really, really like it. And it all like kind of comes together with like the stuff that's been up, you know, year round. All of the kitschy, weird little salt and pepper shakers and sponges and such that we have. I'm just putting them here for now. I don't know where we're gonna put those guys. And yeah, the rest of like the weird little stuff that I have sitting out year round. Might as well show you. Salt pepper shaker from Crate Barrel, Cracker Barrel. This little Happy Halloween sign from Target, from their bullseye section. We've got our cute teddy bear cookie jar. He is so cute. We got him yesterday as of the time of this recording, and it's just adorable. You guys, I'm so happy I decided to pick him up. And then our Target candy bowl here, which is really cool. And then I want to show you guys my little display here. I love this part of my home. I actually don't mind doing the dishes because I love staring out this window, seeing our beautiful backyard and porch, and then having this little display has been so cute too. Here's all of our Johanna Parker salt and pepper shakers on display. They're so adorable. Also, I did put some of the little Halloween signs on this drawer here too. This cabinet here too. Didn't put anything up there. Sorry about it. And then here's the kitchen table. Just really simple. I try to keep this space as clear as possible. So I finally put batteries in this guy. I got him on clearance. I want to say Target a couple years ago, and I love it. The color of the lights is so pretty, so I'm really happy about that. And then I put my other like little straw pumpkin here too. We've got our flamingo napkin holder filled with Halloween napkins, and I put some of the pretty fall ones out as well. And I put the rest of the napkins away because we can set those out for like Thanksgiving time and all that good stuff. And then I'll just give you guys kind of a sweeping look of the living room here. I know it's crazy, guys. I'm a maximalist. That's never gonna change. It is what it is. But this makes me so happy. The tree is amazing. I love it so much. We did a few touches of fall, if you can even call it that. We'll do more with this later when it comes time to actually decorating for Halloween. Yes, that's correct. We are not actually decorated for Halloween. It's confusing. I'm aware of that. But we're actually going to do like a decorating for Halloween, like just around the home in general later. I don't know when, but it's going to be later. And then we'll do specific decorating videos like the mantle and the outside, etc. So yeah. Anyway, lots of decorating videos to come. Here is the coffee table. It looks so cute. All the little knickknacks on display here. It's just adorable. I think it's really cute. And you guys just sitting here on the couch. You got the tree in the background. The mantle looks so good. That mirror, I am so happy about that mirror. It's literally perfect for the mantle, and it just makes this whole room like so much better. I'm really happy with it. So it's just great. All that's missing is some Halloween Town on the TV. Also, I washed and I put out my fall blankie that I picked up also relatively recently here. I was snuggling with it last night as I was reading my many books, and it is so comfy, cozy, and so pretty. So I'm really happy that I picked that up too. And then as Bella makes her little puppy nest, I wanted to show you too because we just picked this up as well. This little basket, the Skelly and the Skelly dog, and I did put some of her toys in there. So all set to go. Oh yeah, and then we have our wreath too, which is really awesome. So cool. Well guys, I think that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I really hope that if you haven't decorated for fall yet, that you feel a little bit more inspired perhaps to do so. This was relatively simple, okay? It was relatively simple. The foliage on top of the cabinets took a minute. It definitely took a minute, but for the most part, it's a pretty simple thing to do. Just gotta invest in a little bit of foliage, but once you do that initial investment, you're set for quite some time. So, and it adds so much to the kitchen. It's so cool. So, I don't know, I would highly recommend. And I just think everything turned out really, really adorable. And we have a lot more decorating to do. And we're not done with fall yet either, because I do want to decorate outside for fall as well. The little front porch area, I'd like to get some mums, get some pumpkins, like all of that stuff. So I do want to decorate the front porch for fall and for Halloween. Those will be 2 separate videos, 2 separate time frames. So we can do that together as well. Maybe we can go pick out the mums and the pumpkins together and then set it out on the front porch. I don't know. We'll do something. Also, we got to find a wreath. We gotta find a wreath. So yeah, that is going to do it for this video. We have a lot more adventures coming up here. As I always say, a lot of fall and Halloween activities. It is the season and I am so excited for it. I hope you all are too. Thank you again for watching. Happy fall, happy Halloween, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye, everyone.